Do you know what Yiddish?
Can you
You know what it is?
fuck off?
I know what it is.
Go. God damn.
It's an endangered crane species.
You won't leave me alone.
I had a story to say, but I think you can imagine it yourself.
I like it. I think it's cute. I won't be rude to it. Guys, what the fuck is
Yeah, if you don't get the title, XQC is the
Hey,
goat. That's why.
This is AI, by the way.
Basically, back in the day, you know my great grandfather from like the 13th century. He was from this spot in France. Oh, what's today France? It used to be Holy Roman Empire. It's called Lorraine, right? Lotharingia, right? Basically, he was the guy that first learned Yiddish for the first time. He was the guy because God told him to. He said, you know his language that you spoke and your parents were, because he migrated from Italy. The language that your parents spoke, it's cool and all, because I mean we all love the Romans.
And she ended up dying. We had to
But-
take it off, and it was my favorite tree.
How about you look at these people all around you and you see these guys are the real true Aryans. So you're gonna learn their language, and then you're gonna adopt that, and you're gonna adopt it again, and your children, they're gonna adopt it again, and you learn the language, and you keep teaching that to your children, and then you know what? 600 years from now, you forget. You just forget how to speak it, and you forget how to. Everyone forgets, and nobody remembers the language.
It would start pouring rain on our walk.
You know.
Sister.
Oh, that was bad.
That's scary. Chat, but yeah, is this even real? Like, what even is that?
Oh no, it's probably some chemical reaction. The energy from the lightning allows that to happen. It's probably just lucky.
There's no way that's him. There's just no way. There's no way that's him. What?
Motherfucker, what's up? Motherfucker, what's up? What's up?
How do you lose to somebody that's barefoot?
I knew that shit was gonna happen. I knew that was sure was gonna happen.
Really, Nick?
Okay, that's not what I was saying.
Really, Nick?
Yeah, did he just swear?
That now I forget what I was gonna actually say though. I didn't say that, guys. I actually forget what I was gonna say, but it made sense in my head. It wasn't the S word. It wasn't the S word.
Okay.
I promise, bro. I swear. What
Yeah,
I was
you
gonna
did
say
swear. I heard it.
I never say the S word like that. It's not it.
Right.
Guys,
So I must be
promise,
imagining
bro,
things
I
then.
swear to God.
I must
never
be
say the
crazy
S word
because-
ever.
Yeah, what he meant is
Like, I don't say that IRL.
I did not just hear
Now
that.
it seems like it's really
Really,
bold. It's like
Nicky?
I'm really just making this
Really?
up. I
Nicky,
swear to
did you
God.
really just say
If I
that?
said it, I would just admit it.
Man.
If I said it, I would just admit it, bro.
No, jacket, thank you, man.
Like, I got nothing to hide. You guys are...
Right.
I swear.
I mean, I must be insane. Right, put me in an asylum already.
Now I forget what I was going to actually say, though.
Chat or because if he's lying, it's even worse. Like, come on, don't lie about it.
I knew that shit was going to happen. I knew that...
That's just a
shit
joke,
was
Chad.
gonna
I'm not
happen.
crazy. I'm not crazy. That's what
Yeah,
they
he
want
said
you to
it.
think.
He said it. I can't. Bye college. He said it and swore on God. Jesus.
Tell you what, man.
Let me tell you something else, man.
Listen, asshole, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something.
Tell you what, I'm gonna tell you a few things and you're gonna listen. Let me tell you
Hell with it, Shane.
tell you something. Let me ask you something. I tell you what. Tell you what, Dale. Let me tell you something about yourself.
Why does he always play the exact same role?
Let me tell you something else, man.
Listen, asshole, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, man.
Let me tell you something. Tell you what.
It's all the same thing. True. Chat, you read it in Google, you read the whole post in Google, and you click on the thing, and it's a deleted message. Like I didn't just fucking read it in the browser, dude. I didn't just read all that. No, I must be imagining things. I must be crazy then, right?
True.
No, that's what they want you to
Or
think.
the
I'm not
water
crazy.
bottle Pops.
See, gay porn sounds better than straight porn. Like, dude, he be fucking the shit out of them. Like, that one dude, Yes King or whatever his name is, whatever he goes by. And
Thank
if that's
you.
like his exact name, it's gonna sound a bit suspicious. It almost sounds like, you know, I knew. But it almost sounds better, bro. It sounds more passionate, right? Because straight porn at this point, it's a business. It's no longer about the fucking. It's about the money that the fucking brings. Gay porn sounds passionate, bro. It sounds like he's got a passion for fucking little
Dude, that's
twinks.
not
or
kosher,
whatever.
man.
He sounds passionate,
Yeah,
bro.
but
He's
why
getting
does
Don't
he know so
say
much
that.
shit out of it. And
Guys, I don't get it. How does he know? Guys, this is the thing. Like an expert.
dude, that type of passion
not
was,
cool.
was, you know, when I was younger, that
No,
was missing
no, it's
from
not.
the porn.
It's not
Right?
cool.
It seemed business, you know. It seemed like
It really isn't.
Jesus, these people are insane. Alright, guys, these are too unhinged. Ooh! Oh my god.
This was the no-brainer. This was the banger. This was the one that couldn't fail. This was the one that's never failed.
True. I mean, it did load
Yeah,
faster
true.
though.
can see what they're doing.
You know, I can explain this.
Chat,
It's
if
not
you're
that it
old enough
loaded
like me, chat,
faster.
if
It's
you're
that
old enough like me,
you were bored
you know what
and you
it's
thought
like
of
when you
something,
load
and
an
that
internet
made
page
it less
and
boring,
you go and do
right?
something else.
You talk to someone, you saw something
Yo,
in your
on
room, in the
dial-up
corner of your room.
internet,
It made it less
type
boring,
into
dude.
the site,
You
click on the site,
fantasized
and
about some story,
step
right?
up
You
and
made
go
you
do
made it
something
something up.
You
It
come
made
back
it less
later.
boring, so it actually went by faster.
Or you do that so your video loads enough where it's gonna play properly.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you how. He just thinks you're very attractive.
Stop it.
Right, because they don't realize you can actually control time. If you just,
Come on, bro. That's your
you know,
video,
it's
man.
like in the stories, you read them, you read the stories. If you read a story and the pacing is fast, the story moves faster. If the pacing is slow, the story moves slow. This is a skill you can master, right? It's a practice you can master. Make it so you control your own time. Yeah.
Chat, imagine if
You
Twitches had
control the
planned
pace of your own
the same way
story,
that,
right? When
launching machines and shit
it
had it
speeds up,
back in the days.
when it slows down,
Like,
right? It's when you have a good moment, make it slow down. When you have a bad moment, make it speed up, right? It's just a skill you can master, man. It's just that's a part of wisdom, though. Right? Real wise old men, they do master that. They always master that.
what?
Okay, that is not cool. That is really not cool. That is not kosher. Dude, I'm not Jewish, man. I'm just trying to out Jew the Jews here. I'm not Jewish. I was just making it up.
He says fuck every prime minister, but then what though? MAGA Canada looks like MAGA USA. I mean, I guess.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available with 22
We built $700,000 turns out of the sub fair evaders.
Millions of free
You know what would help for this? If you put a guy there, or if you give a guy a job, instead of paying for this, you give a guy a job. And what you do, you have him check the tickets.
I mean, if you
and then you
are that
equip
low
him
of a
with a
scumbag that you're
big
stealing fair money,
spear
with you,
that's got an
you're
axe
like
head
a-
on it.
you're like
That
a
can chop someone's
society
head off
problem.
if you
I mean,
swing at someone,
I don't give a
right?
shit. I mean, who cares?
And then when the
But,
guy steals,
what
you
is-
run after
what
him
is-
and
what
you
is your
swing
problem?
at
There is
him
no way you
with
really
your
can. Sorry,
massive spear axe.
I can't. I'm
Yeah?
not gonna fucking.
That's what you do.
You say stay mad. I'm okay.
No, dude, nobody's trying to skip the fucking payment. Nobody's gonna try and steal the ride there. If you are there with a big ass fucking humongous Elden Ring weapon, dude. Nobody's trying to steal from you anymore. I'm just saying, man. If you make it look clean and you make it run by a machine. Well, they're gonna try and cheat the machine. It is what it is. Chat, if you see Gambler, if he gets a chance to rig the fucking results, he's going to try and rig the results. Right? He's not gonna just let the slot machine get its way. If he gets to rig the... You know, if a guy orders something from a vending machine, he's gonna if nobody's looking, he's going to bump the vending machine and try and steal your shit. It's just what's gonna happen. That's just what I mean. It is what it is. The machine can't look. You have to have a guy there, man. You have to have a guy there. There's just no other way. Wait.
I don't want to meet nowhere. Pull up in front of my house. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to pull up in front of my house. Pull up in front of the motherfucking precinct and let's bang out. Right down the block. You know where it's at. You studied my whole neighborhood. Or pull up in front of the Kmart and let's bang out and let's do it on camera. I throw my life away and you throw your life away right now. Right now. Let's do it for the camera. Right now. And if you win, I'll make sure I got like $70,000 in my pocket. If you body me, you can take the money. Right now. I hate you, nigga. Let's die. I don't want to meet nowhere. Pull up in front of my house.
PvP map.
Okay, I want a honey packet and a sweet sour, not
classic.
Candy. I don't want candy.
Dude, the burger without the patty.
Fucking middle button of a fucking. There's nothing on the button. Well, of course it's gonna slip. There's nothing on the fucking button. What the fuck am I to do with this, man? What have you guys been smoking? What can I do with this, man? Brother, this is a fucking puck. brother. Did you see it? Holy shit, dude. Holy fuck. If I ordered sweet sour or honey, okay, I want a honey packet and a sweet sour, not too tangy. Yeah, McDonald's is fucking dog shit for the South stuff.
It's
man.
for the ants, chat. He's not wasting food, it's for the ants.
They have honey, but then they give you honey mustard. No, I did not ask for honey mustard.
Yeah.
I wanted honey.
You know what? I think in McDonald's, I'm not sure about NA though. But then over here they don't have honey packets. They don't exist. They have honey mustard. There are no honey packets. I've never heard of honey being served as a sauce. Honey isn't a sauce. It's like, I don't know. Well, you can't use. You really don't use it on desserts, no? Maybe in your tea. In your tea, right? I've never seen someone use it as a sauce. I don't think they serve honey as a sauce at McDonald's. It's way too expensive too. They would never. Honey is expensive.
So why the guy in front never gets hit then?
شوف هذا الطير والله يتكلم ربي انا في المقبره الساعه 3 بالليل شوف هذا الطير والله يتكلم ربي انا في المقبره الساعه.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, yeah, there you go. Look, if you get the 100, man, if you get all 10 on an accident. If you catch an accidental 10, you got an accidental 100. Yeah, hold on, I got you. Hit the red button. Boom. Go ahead.
I can see the second on the right is gonna fall.
My goodness.
Oh, yeah, it was already wiggling.
You gotta move though. You gotta move an arm. You gotta move an arm.
Yeah, this is not very hard.
It's just the age that doesn't
It's not very
matter.
hard. And
Chat,
I didn't do
the
extensive,
older
I
you
was on
get,
bulletin boards. I was
the
on a-
worse
I
you
was
get
on
at
a top 10.
microing.
I was on a when you get this.
You know what?
get this,
Real
you do
wisdom
the
for
little
you.
test, whatever.
Real
I was
wisdom.
on top 10 on
You know
reaction
the
time
difference
and
between
bullshit.
smart and between wise. You can look at it as like a strategy game in life. When you're smart, real smart people, you know, athletes like Cristiano Ronaldo. When people are uninformed, they think you're either good at like studies or you're good at athletics or something. You know what? Cristiano Ronaldo is a genius. Chad, he's a genius.
What is that?
Magnus Carlsen, he's a genius. Chad, have you seen the guy play sports? Chad, he's not like a pussy guy. No way. Right? If you're good, if you're smart, you're not just smart, you're smart in every way. If you are good at like I said, if you're good at microing, doing the small things, reacting, thinking about quick decisions, like physicality, that's all microing, right? Right? That's being smart. But the thing is, wisdom, macroing, only comes with age, right? The macro strategy only comes with age. Like the important life decisions, if you're young, it does differ between people a little bit. But if you're young, you'll just make shitty decisions. This is what it is. The older you get, the better the decisions you're gonna make. There are definitely differences. I mean, if you're a cluster B'er, right? That's what I say. A cluster B'ers, all criminals are stuck in a toddler mindset. They're like 5 years old in their head, right? That's what they're so dumb, and that's why they do crimes, because they're like they're retarded. They have the wisdom of a 5-year-old. That's why they do that. They literally act socially the way 5-year-olds learn how to act socially. Right, the first time you have your toddler and you send him to a playdate, that's how he's gonna act. He's gonna act like a criminal. But then the next time he isn't gonna act like a criminal anymore, because he learns how to talk to people and not just demand for fucking food like a baby. Right? A baby cries. Babies are very easy. They cry and they cry and they cry, and you need to pay attention to what they want. They want stuff, you give it to them. But right, once you're maybe 4 or 5 years old, 6, 7 years old, you stop doing that. Right? You remember when you cry and you cry and cry for what you want, and you don't pay attention to what other people want. Nobody's gonna like you, right? Nobody's gonna want to spend time with you, because you only spend your time for yourself. Right? So if you're an example to go by, they would also just only spend their time for themselves, so they would never be with you, because you're doing the same thing as them. You need to cooperate, but that's what criminals don't do. They don't play the better rules. So with the criminals, you need to take away their citizenship. Right. Give citizenship away easily to people, so you integrate them, but when they don't play by the rules, you take away their citizenship. That way, they don't have any rights. You know, if there's non-citizens in your country, you can treat them as if they are foreign soldiers in your country, right? You can treat them as invaders because they're not citizens. If they're not citizens, they're invaders, right? So you can do anything with them, right? You can put them to work and never pay them, do anything really. And if they don't work, then you can like brutally murder them in front of your citizens to see what happens if you don't play by the rules, right? You can look at society as a game. If you play, you get to be part of the game if you play by the rules. It's the laws, we said. If you don't play by the rules, you get kicked out of the game. You can't play a game if you don't play by the rules, and it's not a game anymore. Okay, you get kicked out of the game. Why do we still allow criminals to be citizens? They should never be citizens. They should have their citizenship and all their rights taken away. We send them somewhere to work, somewhere to prove why they should be citizens, right? That's what work does. It proves the legacy. It proves their worth, right? The actions speak louder than words. Let the legacy speak for itself. The work shows that they're worthy. Then put them back in the pool, in the game, once they've learned, right? Once we know they've learned how to play the game. If they still don't want to play by the game, they still don't want to play the game, and they still don't want to work, and they still don't want all that, just put them on the pike, in their asshole, in the middle of Times Square, so everyone can watch them die on the pike. Put them in a glass box with a treadmill underneath. with sandpaper on it so everyone can see how it gets scripted at. You know, tear apart his limbs with crocodiles. I don't know. Just send it to Australia. Like, send it to the diamond mines in Congo. Send it to the sugar plantations. I don't care. Anything. It is what it is. Okay?